Greetings and salutations, everyone. My name is Somarinoa. Welcome back to our playthroughs of I Live Under Your House. Last time we had beaten the game completely and we had gotten ending one. I thought maybe we could just kind of blaze through and get one or both of the other endings, so we're going to do that now. You guys want me to read this again? I guess I can. Open my eyes and here I am, home again. It's such a wonderful feeling. As usual, no one. That's good. That's very good. I like being alone. This is the main hall. How nice it is here. Every time I come here, I feel joy and pride because I dug all these holes. I don't even know which hole to go into first today. This one. Ahead of me is my pebble space where I keep the different stones I find during my excavations. I like to look at them, to stroke them. Oh, how I like to stroke them. Sometimes I even dream about stroking a stone, and the feeling is so real. I can feel it at the tip of my fingers. I love stones. I found a rock sharp enough to cut through someone's belly. Oh, that's great. I don't think we can actually use that for anything. Every tunnel is different. For example, this one is narrower than the others. Sometimes I think I might get stuck in it, and then my heart starts beating harder. My whole body gets tense. Can't help it. I have to move slowly if I want to get out of it. I love this feeling. She died when I was born, or so it seemed to me. I never knew my father, and maybe a creature like me has no father at all. For as long as I can remember, I have been alone all my life. At first I just watched her body, hoping maybe something would crawl out of it, and I would have a new relative. However, this did not happen. I talked to her body from time to time out of loneliness, though I mooed and made different sounds rather than spoke. I had to eat its various parts because I was hungry. So I am grateful to her. If not for her sacrifice, I would have died. Over time, I began to notice that her body was crusting over, and the places that had bitten were getting scarred. I realized that she was still alive. So I started eating her body more carefully, trying not to take too big a bite. Layer after layer of her body grew kind of crust, eventually forming a cocoon through which I could no longer penetrate. I don't know how much time had passed since then, but I waited and waited long enough for something to happen, but nothing happened. It's a pity she never saw what a beautiful creature I had become, for how many tunnels I had dug. Well, now I'm sure I'm all alone in the world. Great. I'm tired of waiting about her. Worrying about her, whatever. This is my sleeping place. This is where I usually sleep. Although I can sleep anywhere, I still prefer to sleep here. They're laughing at me. Every night when I try to sleep, they come to me and make fun of me. They laugh. They make so much fun when I cry. Blah, 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 blah. Sometimes they talk to me, they whisper things. They want me to go outside. After a night of torture like this, I usually wake up tired and hungry. So I crawl outside and search for food. Wow, what a terrible noise. Ah, it won't stop. What the hell? I don't seem to have any other choice. I had to go outside and see what's going on. There you are. I knew you'd show up soon. It's because of those noises, isn't it? I don't want to leave my home. Maybe I will subside on its own? Nonsense. Maybe they came to take your home. Maybe they came for you. Who knows what's making those awful noises? You must come out. Okay, so I'm out, and then what? You know what's next. The same thing you always do. The same thing you do when you're hungry. What makes your breathing quicken and your whole body tingle? It's time to go outside again. As soon as I crawled out of the open air, a disgusting sight came into view. There were metal creatures everywhere, and a horrible-looking structure stood before my eyes. I had no specific plan of action, but one thing was obvious to me. There was construction going on, and they were building right over my head, and something has to be done about it. There were too many people around, and I couldn't act out in the open. I had to wait for the right moment when they started watching. The vile creatures will pay for your disturbing my peace. Yeah, bees, bees, bees. What should I do with you? I have to be careful. If they find me, it's all gone. But I can't do nothing either. My strength is enough to deal with only one of them. But maybe if you kill one, the hunger is getting stronger and stronger. No strength to hold back. Something has to be done. I have to decide. Yum, 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 yummy bee. Bloodlust. This is my skull room. After the first time I ate a human, I lay tired outside and didn't even have the energy to crawl back home. The very first one I had was some guy sitting in the woods drinking beer and talking to himself. At first I didn't want to do anything to him. I was just interested in watching him. When he noticed me, he started laughing out loud and pointing his finger. Then he suddenly picked up a stick and started hitting me with it. Who would do that? Nobody. When it was over, I lay there for a long time looking at his skull. Over time, I have accumulated so many skulls that sometimes I bury myself inside this pile and gradually fall asleep. Okay. Worker's skull. Another skull in my skull collection. I have absolutely no memory of how it all happens. It's like I'm in the wild ecstasy and then it's over. My stomach is full, my breathing is heavy, and I want to sleep. Eventually the house was finished. Different people began to come and go from the house, and unbearable stomping was causing me to have anxiety attacks with every knock. What if they find me? What if it never ends and I have to move somewhere else? Where would I go? I don't have the energy to dig new tunnels. From time to time I had to crawl out to see if everything was okay, if they were looking for me. For some reason I had the distinct feeling that they had come to hunt me down. Then one day people came in and dragged a huge number of boxes. A woman in a blue dress yelled at them and waved her hands. Then everyone left, but the woman stayed in the house. Time passed and no one else came into the house. It was just this woman. Well, she doesn't look like a threat, I thought. Sorry. However, pretty quickly, my life turned into a nightmare. Pretty much my entire living area was right under this house. Every action she took, every step, every sneeze echoed through the depths of my sanctuary. Life became part of my life. Gradually, I got to know her schedule, what she does, how she does it. I knew all her habits, the rhythm of her gait. I began to feel that my sleep was disturbed. I just couldn't sleep with something constantly pounding, muttering, and shuffling over my body. In a few hours, when I did manage to sleep, those ghosts of the night would come back to haunt me and make fun of me. Oh yes, now they really had a lot to laugh about. Thus my torture began a 24-hour routine. I had to do something about it, even at the risk of being caught, at the risk of losing my home. Who am I kidding? I don't have a home anymore. She took it from me. I must get out and stop this nightmare. Chapter 1. Bleh. Full of excitement overwhelms me. I no longer have the strength to hold back and watch from the sidelines. It's time to find out who lives above me. I need to look around carefully before I act. This is the first time I've been inside a human house. There's so much space it makes me sick. The only thing worse than this is the outdoors. That's it, there she is, lying in front of me. All that's left to do is take the first step. But I don't dare. Why? Something is wrong. My mood is not the same. I don't feel the same rush of energy and unbearable restraint as before. Well, maybe I should come back later. Apparently now is not the time or the right time. Yeah, I should definitely keep an eye on her. Maybe it's a trap. Well, until next time, Birdie. That's so. Why couldn't I kill her? All the sounds she makes now don't seem so disgusting to me. I would even say that I was interested in hearing what she was doing. There's water running down the pipe somewhere. Here, she seems to be taking things out of boxes. Oh, I wonder what she keeps in all of them, after all. I think I was lying at the door. I felt something strange, a feeling I've never had toward another living creature. And so I look at the pile of skulls and want to take some of my best skull, my dearest one, take it to her, leave it under the door somewhere. What is happening to me? Oh, laundry. You can smell it as soon as I enter that room. That smell holds your breath. You never smelled anything like it before. Maybe I should take something with me just as a reminder? No. I'm guessing that's how we get the different endings, because there's the two choices that I got in the first time around. It looks like there's three endings. Strange, the bed is empty, and apparently she's not in the house either. She'd be gone at this hour. To leave when I brought for her and hurried back to the window in case she comes soon. Oh, I'm climbing through that window, I guess, huh? I didn't realize that the first time. Here you are back again, but something has changed in you. Nothing has changed in me. Everything is the same as before. Is it? I thought you liked being alone. It is, and I always will be. I will always be alone. I don't need anyone by my side. Why did you hesitate when you had the chance to kill her? What are you hoping for? What do you think will happen when she sees you? The same thing that always happens. Shut up. Your mere appearance will cause her to vomit. You're different from her. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Or do you think she'll move here? Maybe, but only if in pieces, right? Shut up, you vital spirit. I'll prove you wrong. I'll go back to her house right now and wait for her bedroom. Wait in her bedroom, and we'll go back to my place together. You'll understand. Ha ha ha, I told you you've changed. This is like so weird. Am I a worm? Because I'm an incel. Is that what we're getting at? Get it? I don't know if that's the case, I'm just saying. That's the point. A note addressing Mark. Mark? Who's he? Note tells them to remember to pick up the box from the nightstand that contains candles needed for... I don't understand. There's a lot of words I don't know. Damn it, Mark, we did it! Take it to the basement. Pay attention, it's still moving. Should we dismember it right here in the basement? My whole body hurts terribly. What happened? I don't remember how I got here at all. I remember the note and then, it hurts. I can't remember anything. I have to go home. Oh yeah, so the window's closed now. Okay, that makes more sense. Probably couldn't go out that way the first time. Chapter 2, Betrayal. Thinking of those pesky campers. They obviously shouldn't have set up camp near my place. It won't be long before I'm home again. Oh, because we don't have the dress there? Like, is this like the camper's body or something? I mean, the electrician or whatever. No, that's right. This backpack is remarkably similar to the one the little man had. Remember how in some fit of rage or hunger I killed him and the books fill out the exact same backpack? I took them, that's how I learned to understand his language of feelings. What's going on here? Back at the ritual. What is it? Salt? It wasn't here before. My body feels weak and sleepy, so I think I should lie down for a while, but I need to go first to it really work? Why is that thing still moving? Fuck, something's wrong. Mark, I told you we should have dismembered it. At least we had a chance in the basement while it was passed out. You know it wouldn't help anyway. It can only be killed through a ritual. That's what the book said. My whole body feels as if it is weightless. I can't move. I can barely look from side to side. What's going on here? That's her, the girl I risked myself for by getting out. Who's that with her? I don't remember him. What an ugly thing it is. Do you think it knows what's going on? Who cares what that thing understands, Mark? It killed our father. Why doesn't it die is what worries me. Ugly? Why did she say such hurtful words? She didn't like what I brought her? This is after all we'd had? Mark said it, not Marie. What a fool I was. I thought we were made for each other. It seemed to me that I knew her well, that maybe somewhere deep down in her soul she guessed about my presence and was waiting for me to come. Are you sure we haven't forgotten anything? Solomon's cell is holding it together, but I don't see foam from its mouth or blue flames or anything like that. Holy shit, Mark, you're asking me that? Well, yes, I'm asking you. You have the book. That's what I thought would happen someday. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I should really die. Why should I live? When she treats me like that, I feel something new again, as if 1,000 needles were tearing me from inside. Oh shit, Mark, I get it. We forgot. Don't tell me. I forgot the fucking candles, Mark. Fucking candles. I think my strength is coming back to me. Huh. I can move again. So that's how it is. So she wanted to get rid of me all this time. Well, you know, you brought me a lot of new sensations, feelings that I haven't experienced before. And now after everything that happened, I'm so tired and I'm really hungry. I want to take you out for dinner. Mark, I think it's going to break out. Now it's your turn to come to my house. So what's the difference? That's all the same so far. Chapter 3, Revelation. Chapter ending 2, bad ending. In the end, Marie was just another skull in my skull collection. From then on, the voices never ceased. They began to follow me during the day. The laughter never ended, but it didn't annoy me. I finally found the meaning of my existence and began to laugh at these bizarre creatures of the night. I began to enjoy waiting for new tenants, playing with them. Eventually, of course, my tunnels were discovered, but by this time I had already managed to move to another dwelling. Especially since my collection had grown so much I needed more space. I also read in the newspaper that after my tunnels were discovered, they found the remains of my creator there. They say they've never seen anything like this in their lives. As for Marie, I can hardly find her skull among all these remains now. Not that I would like to, but I am grateful to her. After her betrayal, I realized my place in the world, and now I can work non-stop. When I get tired, I sit down and laugh non-stop while looking at my triumphant collection. Thank you for playing. Ending 2. Okay, well. There you go. There's the second ending to Live Under Your House. Till next time, we're going to play for the last ending, and then we'll start on the DLC. We'll see you guys then. Bye.